What's up, everybody? We back with another one. Um, my other phone had run out of memory, so I had to use my personal phone for this one. But going from a fade to a taper, so yeah, I picked his hair out because it's usually curls. So then I had just made sure it was lifted. So I put some detangler in, a little bit of water, and start picking. Halfway through, I was like, "You had already picked this, didn't you?" So I grabbed my two. I just grabbed my two to like go through it to see what it's looking like, and I was gonna see if that two matched up with the sides at all. It doesn't, so like about a little bit here, I'm gonna switch to my one open. Right about after I get it all down with the two, I switch to the one open. Oh, I'm using my Babyliss or Babyliss, whatever, SnapFX, which I have to buy those upgraded batteries because the battery's not lasting at all, either one. The trimmers are fine, it's just the clippers, but knocking everything down with a one open here. So then, right there, I was just explaining to him how, since it was a fade and we're going to a taper, I'm gonna have to flick into that, so it's gonna look pretty much like I have to blend that in all the way around. But I grabbed my Gold SnapFX trimmers, and I set in my guideline. I grab my clippers with the lever open, and then I blend that line out. And then I do the same thing with the beard. I'll grab my one open, set it to the next guideline, then I'll close it and start blending that line out. I like to set a guideline in and then blend it out. I don't know. I like you doing that. Then I have my half guard halfway open and then all the way closed. And I'm just using the corners to flick. And then I'll grab my two open and I'll start blending in that top all the way around. Then I close it. And my 1.5 guard halfway open, and then I'll close that and I'll just start blending out that line. And then this is where I'm like using that two open and I'm flicking at that dark line up top all the way around to blend that out. So I'll go like two open and then two closed, and that should blend that line out. You guys can see at the end. I do a lot of like detailing off camera, but now we're in the back and it's the same steps. I stopped using these trimmers for a while. I don't know why, but I had re-gapped them and now they just hit, like they hit perfectly, but it's the same steps. But in his back, he has a lot of different growth patterns, so I gotta maneuver the clipper to hit it all. Same steps, fading out, setting a line, fade out the line. That's the easiest way for me. I've up faded, I've down faded, I've set in all the guidelines and then down faded through the guidelines. I've set in all the guidelines and then up faded through all the guidelines, but I like setting in one and then blending that out and then moving. I like to finish something before I move to the next. That's just me. But y'all keep watching. Half guard halfway and then all the way closed, and that line is gonna come out real clean. two guard open, this same line that we're blending out, two guard open, two guard closed, 1.5 halfway, 1.5 closed. Find your system and stick with it. All right, so now I'm gonna take my one guard closed. Now I'm gonna hit the front line. And then I'm gonna take a two guard closed. He wanted his beard knocked down a little bit, so I take a two guard closed. Went with the grain, knocked that down to where he wanted it at. Alright, so now it's hairline prep time. I got a cotton round with alcohol on it. I'm just going over his whole hairline and beard line. And then off camera, I had sprayed holding spray. So now I'm blow drying that in while brushing it with cool air. That's gonna lock all the hair in place, give you that ash mark. Start with my vertical bar. I change up where I start at. His hairline's kind of tricky, but I get it. Then I'll plant. His hairline takes a lot because it's really tricky. But we get it crispy. It's just taking your time. Go a little at a time. Don't try to just plant in one spot because you might. That's how you get a pushback. So I'm just taking my time, little by little, getting it straight. It's not a pushback, you'll see. And I finally got my angles right for this. It took a while, but the angles are getting better. Got a new tripod, so my angles are getting way better. Still learning, but yeah, these trimmers are hitting. Same thing on the other side. These trimmers are hitting. I do see one spot I could have did better. And the blended it got away from me. I didn't see it till now. So when he comes in a couple weeks, every 2 week client, when he comes in, I know for next time. But never always gonna get it right. I got shaving gel on his beard, so I'm cleaning up the bottom while that sits. Now with the beard and everything, with the razor work, is the other hand you're stretching the skin away from the way you're pulling the blade, and you got the blade at like a 45-degree angle. This is where you start to see the hairline actually look how it's supposed to look. But yeah, just take your time, especially with the razor. Clean up work with the trimmers. Just hitting those little leftover hairs and wiping off or excess shaving gel with a towel. Mad simple, hitting a couple spots I see. And now he's leaving out. And here's the cut. If you like it, like, comment, subscribe, share. Follow me on Instagram, cutsby_Renzo. It'll pop up on the screen right about now. I'm on TikTok too. Next time. Peace.